Alright, I'm pretty sure this recording has started. Welcome to this video. I just wanted to do a recap or an updated kind of pseudo review of this game after a month passed by with my initial review. Because I've learned some things since then, and now I'm thinking about uninstalling this game. Alright, so let's get into it. As you can see up top, I now have 115 Haro chips. This is where I'm thinking about uninstalling the game. Now, this game has changed a lot since release. It seems like they've been experimenting a lot with the events. They've gone through several different iterations of how they reward people from these events, so it's really hard to figure out, I guess, a way to really think about these events on how you should do them, go about them, and get your rewards from them. Because for the most part, what they do is you do these missions and you get coins, and you get a certain amount of coins depending on what kind of gunplay you're using or what parts from a certain gunplay you're using during the events. Now, at first, what they had you do was you had to have the lead gunpla as the one with the bonus points, the bonus multipliers for the event to get the extra coins. Now you could just have the bonus gunpla parts on your squad. You don't even have to have it as the lead one that you're playing as. So that makes it a lot easier to play these harder ones when you don't necessarily want to put in your resources on leveling up the bonus gunpla in order to do them. So you can get more coins that way. Another event, this one, what they did was you actually earned points to build up in order to unlock rewards, which this was my favorite way to go about it because in those rewards that you get from building up your points, they give you a lot more of the coins for redeeming for the in the coin exchange for parts and stuff. I got a lot more. I was actually able to get like these awakening chips because of that, the way they structured that event. But then they went back to the old way, and I don't like it because, as you can see here, for this awakening chip is 700 coins, which is less. It used to be 800, and I think before that it used to be a little bit more. I don't remember. But 700 coins is still insane. It's still a crazy amount. I've only saved enough for one of these one time, and I didn't even use it on one of these. I used it on other stuff, like probably getting more of these ones. So I hate that they went back to the old way. I don't know if you noticed that, but they've also added parts, like other parts, to that you can add to your gunpla now. You can add these. I forget what they call them. Just these. Oh, gear. You can add these gear to your gunpla now to make them a little bit stronger, which is fine, but all in all, it's a moot point to what I'm about to talk about now, because now I know that the gotcha system is absolutely atrocious. Now, I'm still going to go off of what I said in my initial review with the point that the Haro chips are insanely hard to get. They give it to you plenty in the beginning, like most gotcha games, and like other gotcha games, becomes incredibly hard to get them later on, because what they want to do initially is they want to hook you by giving you all these premium currencies so that you can use them and get that feeling of excitement when you're just rolling and unlocking things and spending this currency to get these powerful pieces, and then they make it insanely hard to get them so that they can push you to buy more of the premium currency. I'm happy to say I've never spent a penny on this game yet, and I never will at this point. Now, my initial review, something I got wrong was during the drop rates. I was under the impression that you go into the prime pool when you make a 10-shot pool. That's not what happens. I'm not even sure how you can get into the prime pool. I'm guessing you have to use purchased premium currency to do that. Because when I did the 10 shots, first off, let's go off from what you see at top. One prime pool is guaranteed in the capsule times 10. The drop rates listed are in the or they're for the prime pool. I've done, I want to say at least a dozen of these prime pool, or not the prime pool, the 10 shots, because I had saved like over 20,000 harder chips. Every one of them that I can remember, I always got some of these 2-star parts in them. Now, the 2 stars are 70% chance to grab versus the 3-star being 25% and the 4-star being 5%. In a prime pool, you're supposed to only get the 3 stars and the 4 stars. Wasn't the case when I did the 10 pulls. Every one of them that I can remember, I don't remember the very first one because I wasn't really paying attention, but I started noticing as I was pulling more that I was getting the 2-star parts, which I figured shouldn't have happened because I was doing 10-shot pulls. Not the case. Um, I can't say for sure if my first 10-shot was the prime pool. That might be the case with these, is that your first 10 pool will be in the prime pool, and then after that is the normal one. Or it could be that from the beginning, I was only pulling from normal and not from the prime pool, because prime pool might only be for the people that use their purchased hardware chips, purchased premium currency. So I went through all of this and I pulled, as you can guess, a lot of 2-star parts. This prime pool does not work the way I thought it would. And that's egregious because, say you're trying to complete this, not this one, but the Pale Rider, like I was trying to do. It was actually a gunpla that enticed me to finally pull in this gotcha. I tried to get the Pale Rider. I couldn't unlock the Pale Rider after over 20,000 hardware chips. I think I only got 2 pieces of it. I think I just got like the arm and the back. Or no, it might be the shield. I don't remember. Actually, I have to go over here so you can see what you have done. Shoot. Which pool was the... not that one. I want to say it was a seed, but I don't really remember what the Pale Rider was part of. It's not in here. Anyways, while I'm looking for it, I only unlocked a couple pieces of the Pale Rider. So for those who are trying to finish Gunpla of whatever premium Gunpla is being shown, I can't find a Pale Rider now. I don't remember what it was part of. Was it here? No. Let's search in all. There it is. Yeah, I only got the back and the shield. After over 20,000 Haru chips. Or Haro. I keep saying Haru. Haro chips. That's insane. That's so bad. So like I was saying, if you're trying to complete this Gunpla, 20,000 chips is not going to be enough. And unlike other gacha games where when you're summoning in those gacha games, at least like the good ones, when you summon for a character, you get the character. You don't get a piece of the character unless it's like a bad gacha, kind of like was it Star Wars Galaxies and the Assassin's Creed game where you only draw for like parts of it. I hate those gachas. I hate them so much with a passion because they're pushing you even harder to buy the premium gachas or the premium currencies. Because the way they see it is, if you really want this character, you're going to spend even more money to unlock even more parts of the character to unlock the whole character. Like some other gacha games where you unlock the character or you draw the character, you get the character. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. One way they try to get you with those ones, though, is that you have to draw multiple versions of, or draw that character multiple times to unlock it at a higher tier. But in those cases, you at least still get the character as a whole the first time you draw it. Not pieces of it like in this game. Not like just the shoulder or the back and the shield. Like in this game, when you spend over 20,000 Haro chips. That's insane. So they're really trying to get at the people that want to complete their collections, and they enforce that or reinforce that some more with this collection tab to show you which ones you have completed and which ones you haven't. Like I've been, was it in this missing link one? Yeah, that's where it was. The Pale Rider was in the missing link one. But for other people, like they see these empty slots and they want to complete them, but more often than not, they're not going to be able to complete these. You're only going to be able to get parts of it, which I kind of get because this is a gunpla game where the point of the game is to mix and match pieces. But for a lot of people, at least I think a lot of people, especially myself, we want to have complete gunpla to see them complete and play as these complete gunpla. Um, it's just this game is egregious. It's especially sucks for collectors, people that like to collect things and complete things, because unless you're doing these events, you're never really going to complete anything that's a 3-star or 4-star Gun Plus set. Like I said, unless you're doing these events, you're not going to be able to do that. Or, I guess, unless you whale in this game and buy a ton of haro chips, which even still, 20,000 will not be enough to unlock the 4-star complete set. And let's see. So for the 20,000 chips that I had, you would have had to spend. Let's see, this is only 11,000, right? Yeah, 11,100. So you would have had to spend, to get as much as I had, $160 to still not complete the Gunpla. $160. Can you believe that? $160 to try to complete a Gunpla that you're more than likely not going to complete from the premium gacha pool. This game is egregious. It's insane. It is completely possible to get by in this game by doing only the event missions and unlocking the event Gunpla. But I mean, let's be honest. The event Gunpla usually not as good as the premium pool Gunpla. Like that Pale Rider that I really wanted, or even this other one that I wanted. I can't remember what it's called. Let's go back to the capsule. It is the, come on, go back. The Dual Gundam Assault Shroud. That one's pretty cool too. I wanted to complete that, but I couldn't even complete that one. I think I got most of the pieces, but I couldn't complete it. Let's go and see how completed it is. All right, so I forgot what it was called already. Let's see if we can find it. But like I keep saying, this game is just, it's egregious. It's really a horrible. I mean, the gameplay is fun. Don't get me wrong. The gameplay is fun. I love the fact that you get to see like the full models of the Gunpla when they're in battle, unlike other games where you only see like the chibi versions of them. I like that you see the full version, the full model of the Gunpla. I love the combat system. The story isn't that great, but it's passable. And I love it how this game is not like PvP focused, because I'm not a huge PvP person. Okay, here it is. Yeah, I only even got 2 pieces of this one, and I'm supposed to have a higher chance of drawing this one than the 5-star or 4-star. Sorry, he's playing other games. Oh, the 4-star Pale Rider, 20,000 haro chips. Actually, I think it was like 22,000. I don't remember exactly, but I know it was over 20,000 just for 2 pieces of this 3-star and 2 pieces of the 4-star. So yeah, I'm going to uninstall this game after this. It sucks, and I'm going to kind of miss the Gunpla that I've already built, because they were pretty cool. I liked having the Toggies, and the Stargazer was pretty cool. I loved having my Blitz Gundam, the Hyaku, and this Omega one, but it's not enough to keep me in this game just to get these event Gunpla when you have like really cool ones in a premium pool that you'll never complete after spending After spending $160, well, I didn't spend that, but anybody else that wants to have as many hardships as I did and not complete it, over $160. This game, it's egregious. It's really egregious. And as you can see, I haven't played only a little bit of it. I'm level 103. They recently raised the level cap to like 110, I think. But yeah, after this, I'm deleting this game. I don't recommend this game for anybody that's a collector because you're not going to complete any of these sets unless you spend over $160 in the premium pool, which you don't even get the prime pool for, which I learned the hard way. And I don't know. It's not good for people that are collectors, such as myself. You know, I love Pokemon games and stuff. I love Gundam. I love the Gundam series. I love the Gundam franchise. I can't love this game anymore. I really wish they would just bring like a good Gundam Breaker to the Switch or something, because this is awful. This is trash. Anyways, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a thumbs up. Consider subscribing to this channel. Getting rid of one more game from the channel right now. And consider sharing the video. And I'll catch you guys later.